Oh god, I just woke up. 9:09. I need to find my planner. I haven't used it for a while. I have a couple of them here actually. That's 2022. I have nothing in it. I really didn't like the layout. I made it myself. I really didn't like the layout. Like, it's not that I didn't like it. I liked it. Obviously I made it and published it, but for me personally it just didn't work because it's hourly. You see, it's like hourly layout, and I use Google Calendar for my hourly commitments and schedules and whatever, so it would be just repetitive. These are this year's, so I have one that I've used when I just made it. I actually used it quite a bit. I have two sizes. This is a pretty cover, isn't it? I'm just gonna write down a few things that I want to do. Okay, yeah, so you see this is a different layout. The following year I made it like slightly different and I adjusted to how I personally would use it. I have a few tasks that I need to do today. Ooh. Hello. What's the date? The date is 5th of August. How did this happen? Okay, August 5th. So I'm just gonna brain dump on the paper. So they're my priority tasks. Not even it's so hot in here. Not even priority, but that I definitely have to do. So I have to plan my meals. I need to go food shopping. I need to do my nails because I took them off yesterday, so now I need to put a new set on. I would like to do editing because I would like to post my vlogs, I guess, on a Sunday. That's not that much. Nails is gonna take the longest, and food shopping and planning will take the longest. Editing is going to be long. I'm not gonna push myself to do everything and like completely finish that video today. If I have to post on a different day, I'll post in a different way. That's day, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna grab my coffee. I'm going to sit down with my laptop and I'm gonna research a little bit, plan my meals for next week. And also start planning the week. It kind of comes hand in hand because I have to know what my week will look like for me to be able to plan my meals, which makes sense. So I'm gonna sit down with my laptop, do that, drink my coffee, and then once I have my shopping list done, I guess I'll just head out and do my shopping. I still haven't washed my face, so I have to do that. I have to do my skincare. Let's start the day. The way that I tackle my shopping list, and the reason why I do it in the first place, is because I'm trying to be very conscious about what and how much I buy, both from the financial standpoint but also from the waste perspective. Like, I don't want to waste food at the end of the week. And also financially, when I was in a really tough financial situation in Ireland, I got in the habit of planning my meals in advance. I had this system, I created this system for myself, which allowed me to spend, honestly, like a ridiculous amount, like ridiculous how small, on food weekly. I think it was something like €80, which, looking at what I'm spending now, and granted I live in a different country with different pricing and stuff like that, but also the shopping habits have changed a little bit. So how I start really is I'm looking, before I plan my meals, I start with the shopping list and I put down, I'm just working in a Google Sheet, just putting like a list of things. So first what I'm doing is I'm going through generic, like general items that are not part of like a meal prep, but they're just things that I use every day. So for example, water, I buy like a box of water. Lemons, I literally go through my day from the moment that I wake up in my mind, because that's the easiest, and I go from there. Like in the morning, I wake up, what do I have? I have coffee. I need to check, by the way, if I have that. So I'm out of coffee, I just checked. So this is a good exercise, you see, because I was convinced I had another like half a bag of coffee, whatever. I have coffee, so let's put coffee because I need it. In the coffee I put sugar, I have sugar, I put milk. I'm out of milk, some milk. And then I have water with lemon, so I put water already. Lemon, I still have one, so maybe no, that's gonna be enough. I have 2 lemons. So this is my morning, right? The first thing I do when I wake up. Then I go into breakfast, because breakfasts are, I do meal prep them now like I did last week, and I'm gonna do it this week again, but it's more the same stuff. So eggs is always, I always need eggs because I eat eggs almost every morning. I'm gonna get mushrooms. I'm not gonna continue filming this because this is gonna take a while, but you see, this is what I do. So I put the generic items on there first, everything that I use every day, like I said, like water, coffee. So I put them first just to get them out of the way. So what I'm gonna do now, because I'm done with like the basic stuff, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually think of the meals that I want to make and then put those ingredients on my shopping list. Looking for one more recipe. All the breakfasts are done, 1 lunch, and I normally like try to go for 2 to 3 different recipes so that it doesn't get repetitive, obviously, over the week. I didn't plan my dinners because they're gonna be the same variations. I don't like to plan out my dinners too much because, again, like I'm being like spontaneous with these things a lot of the times. But this is what I have. I've planned this first, so I want to see when I'm in the office and when I'm not. When I'm going to the gym, because that's important, because that's when I can't do anything about breakfast. I have to have them ready. These are the days I'm marked here too, so that I know when I'm planning it. So as you can see, I have my breakfast muffins here and smoothie. And then weekend is kind of, again, flexible, but I do put like breakfast and lunches there too. I have my meatballs and zucchini and pasta as one meal. Then I have a salmon and rice, because I haven't had salmon actually in a while. So salmon, rice and broccoli, and then also a salad. I think that that's pretty good, and that's it. This is done. I'm just gonna, because I didn't put salmon and stuff like that into my shopping list, I'm just gonna finish my shopping list. I was watching a clip back yesterday. I was looking at one of the clips of me sitting in the car after the gym, and I could see sweat. I didn't realize that you could see sweat like that. I also didn't realize that I had sweat here. So that was pleasant. I am tired. This is what I get for trying to do things, you know what I mean? And I didn't even do everything that I wanted to do because I had like almost had like a panic attack or something yesterday. I don't know what happened, but after I came back from the grocery shopping, I started meal prepping and something just happened. I just started feeling so overwhelmed, and it like kind of stayed like that for the entire evening. I started editing, I imported the footage, so that was a step forward, I guess. I was going through it, there was something going on, there's still something going on, it's still not over, I can feel it. My therapist is off for a few weeks and I can't process it with him, and I shouldn't wait for him to process something because I know like I have to be independent in that sense. I thought that I had fever yesterday because I felt like I was getting sick, so there were, I don't know if there were multiple things going on at the same time. That's why it felt so like overwhelming. I don't know what was happening. I was in a lot of pain as well. So my strategy for now, I guess, is just to push through and power through and see that maybe with time all of it gets better, like the mental exhaustion, the physical exhaustion. I don't want to stop training, obviously, because training is something that I like to do. I like going to the gym, that's why I keep trying. And I guess in these videos this is what I will be showing, like the real process, how I really feel, I guess. I don't want this to be a nagging place where I just come on, turn on the camera and start complaining about everything, because this is not what I want from these videos. But I will be bringing some of it here because I want to fully document everything. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna start the day. I'm not very excited, I'm gonna be honest, about today or this week because of the way that it's starting. It is what it is. I'm not quitting my job and I would like to not quit the gym and other things that I'm trying to pursue either. I would like to somehow be able to manage all of it together. very happy this morning. I have good news. I have good news. I woke up this morning, and for the first time in a really long time, my body feels not bloated, I guess. Yesterday I went to sleep at like 9:30, I'm not joking, and I woke up now at about 7:45, I want to say, and I feel rested and my body feels better. Today I'm working from home. It's not gonna be anything exciting. I lost track of everything. I don't know when I filmed last or what it was about. I even considered stopping this morning, but I had to remind myself that this time we're trying to stick with it. It's only Monday. Oh my god, it's Tuesday. Wait a second. I'm trying to not even recover, because I know that it's a pointless activity to try and fight whatever is happening with me. I am trying to rather work with it. I'm really trying to separate my mind from my body this time and really be like, okay, gym has nothing to do with how you're feeling. You still can wake up at 6 and go, and yes, it's more difficult and you're more tired, but help yourself a little bit more. As in, like, I went to sleep again earlier yesterday, and then today I also woke up feeling much fresher than I have in the last 2 weeks, you know what I mean? It's at 6:40. I'm on the way to the gyms. It's a Sunday. Oh, there's like a group of people running and a dog. Cute. Okay, bye. I'll give you a second to focus on me. Thank you. Little story time. I was a cigarette smoker since I was 16-year-old. I chain smoked. I smoked 20 a day pretty much consistently. I had since college, I've made many attempts to stop, but it would be like a month, 3 months max, and then I would go back. In my 30s, and around that time, I started taking like really serious, well, all of my attempts were serious, but these were most successful, let's just say. And I started noticing that whenever I would stop smoking, I would start getting very tight and very sore jaw. I just came to a conclusion that that was just like a side effect, because I know that some drugs do create some physical discomforts when you quit them, right? And it would be like that always. Like, I would start smoking, it would go away, I would stop smoking and it would come back. Fast forward when I stopped smoking completely, like this present attempt. I stopped on the 1st of January, actually, 2020, which is funny. So, what, 3 years now? My jaw started aching, of course, again. But this time, contrary to my belief that after like max a year it would go away, it doesn't go away. Fast forward to last weekend, or like last week, I don't know. So I had this training session where while I was training, I was like putting a lot of pressure on my shoulders, and I felt it in my shoulders, in my neck. So when a few days later, the tension and the soreness came, I knew what it was, because I knew it while I was training. I could feel it in the same spots. So anyways, I can't remember why that like thought was triggered, but I started thinking maybe my jaw actually is not like a standalone issue. It took me a second to connect my jaw to my back, because there was no pain in my back, mind you. My boyfriend says that I'm like in discomfort, emotional and physical, and he sees that I'm trying to massage my shoulders. He's like, do you want me to massage your shoulders? I was like, please. So he massages it for about like 10 minutes, and I kid you not, I feel like, first of all, I am screaming, right? And this is why I didn't connect it like instantly, because there was no pain like as I was walking around, but as soon as he started touching it, I felt there was so much pain in my shoulders and in my upper back. And I felt that the more he was massaging it, like I could feel it, and I'm just releasing my jaw. So I was like, that's it, that's what it is. So pretty much what would happen when I was smoking. When I smoked, I couldn't work out. I just couldn't. I don't know if it was psychological or if it was physiological. I always felt like I couldn't breathe. I would get very like tired very quickly, and I was lazy even to go to the gym in the first place. But the second I would stop, I would start going to the gym again. And I have no chill. Like, I try to control it now. I try to be better about it, and that was much worse when I was younger. I still didn't have my like personal trainer certificate, like no education on stuff like that, nothing at all. I was just going to the gym, doing the crunches, you know that kind of training, doing the crunches in the corner and then going on a treadmill, because I thought that's what I need to do to lose weight. Every time I would stop smoking, I would run to the gym and I would vigorously train, as vigorously as you can do crunches, I guess. I realize now that this is why every time I stop smoking, a few days go by, or like a week goes by, and I start getting my clenched jaw. And the second that I would start smoking again, I would stop going to the gym immediately, and therefore my pain would be gone. And I only realized it now. Like, after how many years, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm glad that I finally did, don't get me wrong, like, it's better late than never. I'm taking a break for lunch, just warming up my food, but I started kind of looking around a little bit, kind of going through the things that I need. There are some organizational things that I would like to tackle, and I have this situation here. This is all my like beauty and care products here. So I actually like to do my makeup right here. Over there is my makeup in this bag, and I would like to put it on display like this. I'm warming up some rice, salmon, and then Brussels sprouts. I actually have my therapy session in 15 minutes. I will probably just record a little bit. I think that might be fun. You have a big life update, don't you? Congratulations. Let the sleepless nights begin. Last week was really strange. It's kind of last week I was losing it. This week everything is fine again. Like, everything seemed so like negative and bad. It's a monthly kind of cycle. So I have a week where I feel absolutely fantastic. You know, it's not like a manic episode in bipolar, by no means. I'm going through it now. I feel like I want to do stuff and everything is much more positive. I don't know if I'm putting like the right timeline, because I don't know if sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a couple of days, sometimes maybe it's more than a week. And then I'm going through this like decline and it starts with me like getting a little bit more irritable, maybe like eating worse, not wanting to go to the gym as much. And then there's like it can be anything from a week to 2 weeks, you know, where I gradually I think it starts with anger. It's like this irritability, and then it grows into this like depression. You know, I get like so exhausted, I think, from being angry all the time, and then I go into this like everything sucks. Like, I just want to be away from people. Oh my god. Oh, this camera could be a little less HD. I'm going to the beach. It's like 6ish. Yeah, 6 o'clock. It's still warm. Can't actually breathe. There's no air outside. So it's gonna be fine. I don't know how the water is though. My battery is flashing at me. I can't believe that I didn't film last night. The sun was going down and the sea was like this deep dark green, and I was like, damn, I wish I had my camera on me. It was already dark by the time we got out.
Sound recording was turned on.
Next time I go, I will make sure to first film, then enjoy. Now I'm on my way to the gym. It's upper body day. We're in a different car. We're still in the car. I was sitting there a few days ago and I was thinking all of my footage is going to be the same. Literally me in the car, or getting ready in the morning, or on my way to the gym, or whatever. And I was like, I don't know if this is enough content. I will continue doing it anyway, but like, I just don't know. And then 2 days when I had something going on which is a little bit more maybe interesting, I left the camera at home. So make it make sense. I'm in a car going to work. I'm gonna go get some breakfast because I don't have any breakfast with me. I don't think that I'm gonna do the whole like food shopping, which I try to do on Fridays. It's a Friday, by the way. I think I might do tomorrow instead. Ta-da! I think this is perfect.